Hello, everybody. Welcome back to an episode of Kent's Conservative Politics. I'm your host, Kent Reese. Guys, I found out last night, according to NBC News, that former President Donald Trump would ban trans women to compete in women's sports. And I agree with that. These trans women are biological men. Biological men should not compete in women's sports. I don't care how you, I agree with you on that. I don't care what you identify. I don't care how much plastic surgery does, how you identify a woman or whatever. It's inappropriate and it's not good for women's sports. It's an article I've been reading. I'm not gonna read all of it, but Donald Trump criticized Leah Thomas for competing in women's sports and also Pennsylvania University. Thomas won the 1,600 yard feet style in Ohio by 38 seconds, but she didn't set a record event. She broke school and Ivy League records at 200 yards behind. There's also been a report that the race take in more than 15 minutes. Of the women. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna read about the article. I'm just gonna rant about it. I can put the article in the description below. It's just aggravating that these men who's competing in women's sports, biological man, identifies as a woman, he wears a dress, can compete in women's sports. Not just that, it's also inappropriately. Leah Thomas was in a girls' locker room. A lot of women saw his private parts. Male private parts. If you want to transgender, why you can just cut your male private parts out of place as female private parts? It's a simple thing to do. People might not know the difference. But no, they still don't do that. It's disgusting and it's inappropriate. That needs to be a federal law across the United States. I don't care what our government is. I don't care if it's blue states or red states. If these governors not going to, if these blue liberal governors not going to stand up against it, then President Trump will, if he was reelected. Is Joe Biden's going to do it? Nope. He's not going to do it. I know there's a bunch of states like Texas and Florida and other states is going to do it. Virginia hasn't done it yet, but we got to wait a year. I bet you Glenn Youngkin, he's going to probably do it. You know, if I was governor in my state, women and girls, I will ban it for schools K through 12 and also the college level and the professional level if I was governor. But this needs to happen across the United States, man, including in blue states, man. This is not fair for women. It's also inappropriate. A man can identify as a woman, can wear a dress and can sexual harass these women in the locker room because these women are not safe in the locker room. It needs to stop. This needs to stop. Anyway, this is enough. And Donald Trump's right, man. If he would run an election, this is what he would do. He will ban trans women. That's a man transgender woman to competing. He supposed to say men's sports, but you gotta be more specific. But you're trans. It ain't about being a transphobe. It's about fairness in women's sports. If you're going to like Caitlyn Jenner said, if you're going to transgender into a woman, you gotta take responsibility. We ain't saying that transgender is going to compete. Or you got the right to be a transgender and all. What we saying is you either compete against other transgenders like yourself, or you compete against men. Simple. There's been biological women transgender men. They haven't played no men's sports because they get hurt. A person transgender, they can't play basketball, men's basketball, play football. This doesn't work. Men got a very advantage. They got stronger body anatomy than a woman's. That's why men and women are separated. It's a pretty separate sports. Man, we gotta get people on fighting, man. These women's sports are on an attack, and it's up for good leaders like Donald Trump to get elected, so we can take back on women's sports. Look, I'm not a big fan of women's sports. I'm not a big fan. I'm glad of the NBA. I supported the women's NBA. I'm gonna disagree with their Chinese crap, but I do watch some softball. But women's sports should not be under attack like this. It's up. We stand up. So we can ban transgender women. A man transgender into a man. Men, any type of man should never play in women's sports. Look, I let you know I'm not endorsing Donald Trump. I'm endorsing Ron DeSantis. I bet she do the same thing. Donald Trump make some mistakes. That's my opinion. That him keeping him in his first re-election back to back anyway. But hey, because Donald Trump is the winner of the Republican Party and the winner of the election, then it's going to support Donald Trump. What you guys think? Should Donald Trump, if he's re-elected, ban transgenders for competing women who transgender, a man transgender, a woman competing in women's sports? Let me know in the comment section. Please leave a like on this video. Click the subscribe button if you don't help me out. And thank you for watching King Conservative Politics.